Hi, Frugal Chef here. Today I want to teach you how to make some lentils. This is a completely vegetarian dish. It's great. It's a lentil stew that I like to serve with brown rice. And the lentils have so much protein in them. And everybody loves lentils. They're so nutty and so delicious. So anyway, come over. Let me show you how to make these. It's very easy. Okay. Here I have 10 ounces of lentils. Lentils you do not need to soak overnight. They will cook easily and fast, and they're very good. So don't worry about pre-soaking them like you'd have to do with other beans. Okay, you do need to wash them very well. So this is why I have them in the colander. I've washed all the dirt out of them. Okay, we're gonna need 2 large stalks of celery. We're gonna need 2, they were medium carrots that I've diced. This is diced. Okay, we have a bunch of parsley here. This is a fairly large yellow onion. I have a bunch of garlic here, but I'm not going to use it all. I'm probably going to use about, I don't know, a fourth of that. So about 3 garlic cloves minced. Okay, we've got 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. I'm also going to use medium dry sherry and, of course, water. Okay, so first thing I like to do is I like to saute my vegetables before I add anything to them. A little olive oil, just a little bit to coat the bottom of the pan. And let that warm up for a minute. And I'm going to go ahead and add my onions first. Okay. I'm just going to let these cook for a little while until they're translucent. You don't want to brown them or anything like that. You just want them to get translucent. Cook a little while. Okay, as soon as that is where I want it, I'm going to add my carrots and my celery, and then finally I'll add my garlic and my parsley. I don't like cooking garlic in this, too much, because I find that if you brown it, it gets bitter, and I don't want, that bitter taste in this. You don't either, believe me. So we just, got what we want here. We're going to add our celery. We're going to add our carrots. Okay, we're going to let these cook until all the veggies are, getting soft. Of course, this is going to have a long time to simmer, so you don't really need to cook through. I just like to give it that base flavor before we add our lentils. All right, our veggies are nice and translucent. They're where we want them. Onions translucent, carrots, all of that. Now I'm going to add my parsley. Now I'm only going to add half of this, and the rest I'm going to keep so that when we're serving it with the rice, I'll sprinkle it on top as a garnish, okay? So I'm going to mix that. And about 2 garlic cloves. Okay, I just want to smell the garlic and I'm done. I don't want it to cook any more than that, okay? And we'll put 2 heaping tablespoons of tomato sauce. We'll just put the whole thing in. It's about 3 tablespoons of tomato sauce. Okay, mix that well. Okay, we'll let those flavors come through. Okay, so now I'm going to add my lentils. Oops, lost some lentils there. Oops. Alright, and now I'll just add my liquid. I'm going to have enough water to cover them. So there you go. That was about 4 cups of water. But I'm also going to add some sherry, as I told you, to this. Oh, about half a cup. Okay. And, of course, some salt. Some pepper. Okay, there you go. Now these are gonna simmer for at least 2 hours. I'm gonna let them simmer and cook, and the lentils are gonna, you know, hydrate. Oh, it's wonderful. Okay, we'll cover it and let it simmer at low heat. Actually, first we're gonna bring it to a boil, okay? Then we're gonna let it simmer. So I'm just not gonna touch it anymore. I'm gonna let it come to a boil. Now, occasionally I will come and stir my pot, you know, I don't know, every 20, 30 minutes I'll come over and just stir it, make sure that things aren't sticking to the bottom of the pot. Also make sure that I have enough liquid in there, because as the lentils, you know, get bigger, which they will, we want to make sure there's enough liquid in there so that we have a stew consistency and it doesn't get really dry. Okay, these lentils have been cooking for about 30 minutes, and as you can see, the liquid has dried up considerably, and they have, you know, started to get bigger, hydrate, and start cooking. So all I'm going to do is add a little more water, with about 2 more cups. See, that's what you want. You want to have enough liquid so that they can cook. We're going to adjust the salt and the pepper after they're done. So just mix it, cover it, let it boil again, let it simmer. Oh yeah, these are done. You see how they are all nice and, you know, round and light brown. They're very tender. You're going to want to not feel any crunch when you eat them. We are going to adjust our salt because, as you remember, we did add some liquid to this. So, oh, these are wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. I'm just going to add some salt, mix it, and serve it. I'm going to serve it in a bowl with some brown rice. They're very good, very healthy, very delicious.